Can everyone hear me? So, trying to get my app on the store still. And iOS is looking good. I want to get it on Android now. So I've gone through those steps. I've created my Google account, my developer account. I created the app. So now I've got to figure out how to publish it and then see if I can get some people to, try it out. Ads should work the same, I think. There shouldn't be anything else I have to do. I think I can simulate it in Android Studio. I've got to learn all that stuff. So I think that's going to be a little bit of today, and then I've got to keep checking because something happened. I had to upload app previews for iOS, and one of the app previews didn't work, so I've got to I re-uploaded it the same video, so hopefully it works this time. Maybe that's okay. Maybe not. I don't know. Got to see if anyone can help me. Maybe I can ask someone in some Discord server, because it looks like it's active. Can I just play it? Okay, so it looks like it works just fine. There's some Java issue. I was trying to look into this the other day, and I wasn't able to figure it out. I don't know if this is required or not. I mean, the app works. I get my ads up there. I think the other thing I've got to do is, I don't think I do have Android ads available. So let's check that out. Because I think it does use different IDs. So let me see where my ad config is. If Android, okay. So let me see. I'm gonna hide this stuff. So I got to go to Iron Source. Yeah, where this is at. I forget where I gotta go. I keep forgetting it. Gotta go to my account. I do have the ads working on iOS. I just gotta get the other stuff. Android stuff. I started applying for jobs because seems like Yeah, just was just not really making much progress with my business, so it is what it is. Let's see. Where the fuck is this? I hate that, like, can't. I keep going Iron Source and it just gives me the SDK, but maybe it's level play. Like, where is this stuff? It drives me crazy. Okay. Why is it so hidden? It's just like, oh, knowledge. Like, no, I want to go to. I want to go to my ads. Like, why is this such a problem? And I always forget where this is at. Like, what's the website? It's like Unity. What is it? Like the Knowledge Center. Like, is it just all being integrated? I understand. Because I have to. And I think I just closed it too. I am gonna work on Koitsugi a little bit today. I do want to do this too. But I want to work. I'm gonna finish up Koitsugi, wrap that up. Then I'll do. Where is it? Like, Iron Source, like, login. See, there it is right there. So dumb. Platform.ironsource.com. Like, why do they have 3 different websites? So, like, you go through, like, Unity, you go through, like, the developer account, and then you go through this, like, platform. It doesn't make any sense. I am gonna hide this. Keys are important, so just in case. I know no one watching's really gonna steal it, but I mean, then everything goes to me, right? So, oh, I've got to create a new app. Gotta create a new app. It is not live yet. It's gonna be Android. I don't know if there's a way. Disable playable ads. This app is directed to children. It requires verifiable parental consent. Okay, it'll get there, I guess. Okay, so my apps, I need to get the key, app key. And then the IDs. Add units, Android. Okay, I guess I just made everything the same. Oh, I guess I did. I said say copy, so that's good. It kind of just copied everything. So banner ads. Banner. Interstitial. Native and rewarded. I don't use native. I just use the rewarded. Okay. Close that. So that should fix everything now. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I need to fix that. So the scene startup here. Child directed. Is device opted out? True. Is child directed? Self-certified SDK. S true. And there is one more that I did not do. So we get the app key, rewarded, banner. Go ahead and delete that. And I just show the at banner. Load it and then show it. Right? All that seems to be working just fine. I think it refreshes every 25 seconds based on my configuration. And then for my app, let me see. Start testing, setup. I need a privacy policy. Do I have one? I might. Let me see. I do. I might have to update that. Save. App access. Examples. All functionality of the app is available without access. True. So this is the first time I've ever looked into the Google Play Store. So bear with me as I'm learning all this stuff. Ads. Yes, my app contains ads. And is the let me check. I need to keep checking on this to make sure I can submit this. So I'm just waiting for this. Waiting. Okay. Okay, looks good. So I can add for review now. Okay, yeah, they're just saying, hey, you just gotta prepare. I don't understand why they do that. I guess, this transparency, they're just trying to say, hey, you know what? you haven't submitted this, which I told them like, hey, I'm gonna try to submit it, but I ran into that issue with my videos, so I had to wait today. It was just taking a while, so now it doesn't look like I can reply, so that's okay. So yeah, there's build. So version 1, build 3 is the latest. So hopefully everything goes well. It's just waiting for review. I have it manually released because I'm gonna just double check everything, because it is the app is directed towards kids. It's meant for it to be a kids app. So it's like, I think it's set to ages like 4 and up. There are banner ads, so that's it. There's no in-app purchases. I think I'll add them later on. And this is like the new preview. I haven't shown this preview. I think there is audio. So I guess they only allow 30 seconds max. So I had like a minute and a half video. I trimmed that down real quick. I think on TikTok I'll add that minute and a half video. And then YouTube, maybe I'll just add that too. In a bit. But so okay, so I've submitted that, good. And now want to do the same thing for close that. I gotta remember platforms. Was it platforms? Iron source. So dumb. So that's good. Yes, it contains ads. And then figure out how to test it and then upload. I'm not too worried about Android. I would like to get Android out at the same time. Especially since my kids can play it on Android. No one here has I don't have an iPad or anything. I should get one to test, but this is a game or betting app, includes Candy Crush. Social. I think it's a game. It's considered a game, right? There's no violence, no scary stuff. Unless people think dinosaurs are scary or something. I don't think so. So no. Again, I'm probably gonna get the lowest rating here too. Digital purchases. Play to earn feature. No. No. Share the user's current and precise physical location. No. Game containing any swastikas, Nazi symbols? No. The game containing any content. Road. The national identity. No. No. See, I don't know how some games get out there and they do like robberies and all this kind of stuff. And like, how's that happen? See. Yeah, general. All ages. Everyone. All ages. Europe. Oh, I think it's Europe that has like 4 plus. Yeah, so like my game should be able to go like anywhere. Target audience. I'd say 5 and under is fine. sure all content is appropriate. Displaying ads that are appropriate for children. And again, that goes through all of ironSource's guidelines that they set that and configure it. So I just have to configure my SDK and the ironSource configuration to be that it's child directed. Only displaying ads that are from Google certified ad networks. Take a look at that. If your app is serving ads to children, you screen. Unity ads. ironSource right here. Here we go. So yeah, so I'm using ironSource right here. I'm using 7.7, I believe. So this is like the stuff I have to like keep up with, because of course I think it's important to be compliant and provide like good ads, appropriate ads for kids. And there are too many games out there that are not for kids. So all that's okay. Store presence. So like this could be a teacher approved program, and I think I'm gonna try to do that with more apps. Let's see. And the app doesn't have any sounds, but maybe that's something I can add later. I do want to get other apps that are like problem solving, puzzles, things like that. I do have like some plugins, some stuff that I bought off the Unity Asset Store, like jigsaw puzzles. Fine motor skills. Yeah, like this is the stuff that sucks for like little kids, toddlers, because it says game penalties or punishments. Like there's so many, like, oh, you died, here's an ad, and then oh, here's a 30-second ad, here's a 15-second ad, and it drives me crazy. And this is like perfect example, like how kids get punished for like losing and they're not good at the task and definitely struggle. I mean, there's studies that go on about how, you know, these games and apps at such a young age cause problems. So I think mine doesn't like fall into any of these categories. It's just a coloring book. Color, you can save, delete. Okay, so I think all that's good. I only use the SDK for ads. That's the only SDK I use. It's declared that your app contains ads. Yes. Suitable for all audiences. Yes, I have. I guess I could. Like, why not? I guess. teamed up with Teachers of Children Education. If you join the program, your app is approved, it will display the teacher code badge. Kids tabs. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? To choose whether to display this information, go to your data safety form. Like, my app does not, but I don't know if the ads do. This is definitely a lot more informed than iOS's work. Personal information. Photos, videos, audio, file, app activity. Or location, find location, no. So no location, right? I don't gather any personal information. No financial info, no messages, no photos, no videos, no audio files. This is why I'm kind of against like having like, it's like, hey, I can, like, maybe users can print and save, but I'll figure that stuff out later. Dogs. I'm sorry. And in 5 minutes. Oh. Hopefully YouTube's working. Oh. See, this is what I have to like double check. So this is why I like having the app on my phone or on my kid's tablet on Android. It would be good. I could verify what ads are popping up. Yeah, this is like bullshit too, right? I see so many apps like this. That's like, oh, as soon as you lose, like try again, and an ad pops up like right there, like, hey, watch this video, play again. There's still so many ads like that, or games like that. Disruptive monetization. I see apps do this too. I think this is crazy. Like, the ads pop up as soon as you launch the app. Like, and they're like, oh, continue to app. And what? It literally says right here. And my kids are. It's a kid's tablet. Identified as a kid's tablet. Needs 4 to. This is one thing I'm not sure about. Oh, let's see. Iron swords. Oh. You'll not be able to submit release starting. See, and this says we use and share data that collect, including the ad. As permitted by COPA and applicable regulations. In addition, we support the designed for families program requirements for publishers who have followed the designed instructions as detailed above, right? Which I'll get to prevent the collection of advertising. Please follow the instructions set forth above under how to comply with Google's Play. Control this collection by the app tracking transparency mechanism, which I do. So this is something I think I do after I like deploy. I set it up in Android. So let's see, Android. Yeah. So set meta do not sale. Okay. Yeah. User level. Level plays mediation platform SDK 7.1 enables publishers. Flag. Instruct directive flag is true or false. User is a child. True. So Google Play Families policy. Follow these steps if any of the apps participate. Flag your apps for COPA compliance on the Level Play platform. Yes, I did that. Yeah. So our primarily directed children. Integrate Iron Source SDK 7.2. I'm pretty sure I used 7.7, whatever the newest one is. Update the app's manifest files to prevent access to Android advertising ID. So this is what I have to do on Android when I deploy. Use the metadata API is device opt out true, and then is child directed is true. And we got to make sure we do that before initializing the SDK. So we initialize the SDK here, and here we go. Device ID opt out is true, directed is true, family certified SDK is true. And this supports iOS and Android, right? Okay, just want to make sure I'm following all the rules. And then update apps Gradle here. Okay, so this is the stuff I have to learn. That's why I'm not rushing. Mixed integrate. Take your app manifest. So if it's mixed, that means they do collect the ad ID. Yeah, preventing access to the guide, the ID, right? The advertising ID might impact your monetization performance. Make sure these integration changes are made for apps and users only. Which I don't know how to do that, but anyways, so yeah, so all that looks fine. So does your app use advertising ID? No. Okay. I block it. Okay. Just wanted to confirm, going through my steps. Government apps. Why this impacts your app? Is your app developed on behalf of government? No. Right. Financial features? No. Payday? Nope. Nope. Mobile payments, money transfers. My app does not provide any financial features. Let's see. Health apps. It's not a health app. Perfect. Go to my dashboard. Manage how your app is organized and presented. Select an app category. Provide contact details. Game. Edit. Game. I thought they would have children. But I guess I'll just put it under educational. Tags. Let's go ahead and say, I don't know, coloring. And here we go. So no phone number and my website. Cool. Set up your store listing. Oh, you know, this is why I should have kept the other one open. I have the same description. Promotional text. A full description. All this was written by AI. Thanks, AI. Definitely stuff I do not. Add icon. I wonder if this stuff gets added automatically. Add a video. Phone screenshots. I can't not have anything right here. I can't save for later. Alright. Oops. Wait, where's my app? Here's my app. I do have to do that? Okay. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna come back to this later. Let me see. Let me go to. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is close. Oh shoot, did I not save that? Did I change anything? Let's go find out. So, I gotta sign out. Yeah, I still want to get certified, but we'll do that later. What am I doing? I'll do it tomorrow. Let me see how far I can get today and let's see. Yo, what's up? Yeah, got I haven't been able to work much lately, so nice. Yeah, kind of been trying to publish my app. Looking at the Android stuff now. That took a while. That took a few hours. Took longer than expected to set up my app, my Google account, and I gotta look at how to playtest the app. But that's the whole process. But yeah, I was trying to work on the game right now. Finish the pond. I know, dude. School starts Monday. That's what I was thinking. I thought you started like this week. But that's good. You can watch Twitch. So I started applying for jobs. We'll see how it goes. Trying to get remote. There was a couple that were remote, but we'll see. There was one that was they're like just like small contract work. They're like, we only want contractors working like 40 hours a month, and I'm like, that sounds good. Yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, I just want to. I've got the iPhone app submitted. It's waiting review. The Google one is going to. I've got to just learn how to publish it, test it, and then, deploy it, add it to the store, and then I'll be okay. I'm learning that stuff. But it's mostly set up, I think. So hopefully the iPhone one will be out next week, and then I'll jump on the Android one. Yeah, I know. I mean, it took me how long? 4 or 5 months? Just way too long to get to just like flip this. Just, it's way too long. But it is what it is. Not sure if you've seen the latest. So I think the last thing I did was add this little drop. Okay, no, I'm gonna stream until like 4 or 5 today, so. And then I'm gonna try to finish everything, the pond today. But I've got this little thing that will break, and then the player's gotta like dodge through it. And it'll deal damage if you get hit by it. Alright, cool, man. I'll catch you later. Just, I'll be here. I keep forgetting that's broken. Let me fix that. Why? Audio data's there. Oh, I think this needs the audio player. Or a responder. That could be cool. So let's go into the here. is going to think. Okay. To root. 2, 15, 3, 16. Why is that like that? 1, 2, 5. Oh, because these are the in-betweens. Wait. Are these the bones? I think what I need is a script that can just generate all this. Okay, so these are all the old ones. Let's see. And then these guys. So what does it have to be? It's gotta go down into the children. So you start your bone to your root. Your root have a fixed joint. You can adjust it however. So I'm gonna create a script. That's where those editor tools come in. Let me see. Alright, Copilot, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see. My good Betty Copilot. It's gonna help me write this out. Because why not? Let's see. So I want to say, I'm gonna write. To create a mono, actually like a behavior script that can generate it and add components to all children projects with specified settings. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. You can create editor script custom button that, when clicked, adds a specified component of a selected parent and apply settings to those components. Custom editor with the attribute or custom inspector with a button. Below is a simple example that adds a specified component to all children sets property. You can adapt to this, set any properties you need. Brilliant. Thanks, Copilot. Child component generator. This will be like the STEM physics generator or something like that, right? I'll just like Lily STEM physics generator. Generate components on children for each transform child and transform. Component settings, and then add to component, box collider trigger true. Okay, easy enough, right? Create the custom editor script. Custom editor type of child component generator. Editor on inspector GUI. Draw default inspector. Attach child component generator to your parent game object. Click generate components on children to the on children. So that's here. Click component here. Target. If GUI layout generator. Recurs through all descendants. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and create a new folder. Generators. Really STEM physics generator. This. when this ad comes up, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. So just to stretch. So here, let's go ahead and put this in. Generators. Okay, and then let's bring back our co-pilot. Scroll down here. So this is the component. Generate components on children, and then this is where we need to take a look at Unity. I'm gonna move this over here. So I need to add a rigid body. Add rigid body 2D. Add hinge joint. Hinge joint 2D. Add trigger events script. And then what else? The connected body should be parent rigid body. Auto configure figure connected. Add trigger event, and then I wonder if I can auto like add the event. I don't know if I can. If possible, add input event. It would be the so you would have to add one first. Add apply force. Force in direction script. And that's all I want. With default. With initial value. Input events. Apply this object to apply force in direction script. Yeah, stop doing that. Then box collider 2D. God damn, stop doing that. Yeah, that's it. The box collider should be a trigger. I don't know why it's not a trigger here. Oh, because I have a trigger event. Assist to collider's trigger. Okay. Invoke. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a minute break. What is... it's called force, just force. Okay, so let's go and do this stuff. So, box collider, rigid body, hinge joint. Look at this, like it's just doing all of it. Just adding everything I need. And then this one's actually going to be we're going to get that components by force. So we'll just add everything to file, trigger events, and then yeah, so what is the rigid body? It's gonna be the gravity scale, -1. Let's go ahead and do the spell, box collider. I think we actually want to keep it 1F. Maybe this should be something else too. We can actually configure this to serialized field. Bits. We need a vector 2. And then it should be box solid. Let's see. Rigid body. I think all that's fine. The hinge joint. Connected, so let's say hinge, connected anchor, connected rigid body. Connected rigid. Got this one. Yeah. Should be child the parent. Yeah, perfect. Transform child in transform. Then let's see. Type something. say using blind cat components. Let me just say that. And then the initial force. That's public. Force, private, force. Okay. Yeah, I can remember that. So we don't need that. Let's see. Let's see. Can I say trigger events? Events not on trigger. Maybe not. It is a private field. Can make it public. It's not really a problem. To add listener. Wait, I don't think that's right. Wait, is it? Let's see. This is apply force in direction, apply force. Add listener. So this trigger event is just a, oh, it does expect a collider 2D. Okay. Then it's a collider 2D, apply force. Okay, gotcha. So that is right. This AI stuff's too good, too good. So it does get the apply force child. So child, you want to get apply force. Adds that listener and this collider 2D. Yeah, apply force. Alright. And then I need the editor code. Then what do you keep hiding? In it, so let's just copy this. And it's gonna be the Lily. Wait. It's just physics generator. I spelled physics wrong. God dang it. Why didn't anyone tell me? Maybe it can't be in this namespace. Then write this down. Lily. Generate components in children generator. So this thing says add the child component generator to your parent game object. Okay, oops. Where's my... Alright, so let's give this a shot. So we're gonna add it here. Click the editor. Is that not right? Your parent game object. Okay, so I think it's just the generator. So I add this to the roots. So hey, you need to have the roots. And then it's just that. And then here's an editor. Oh, okay. And then here, let's see, custom editor, type of physics editor, generator. So just on the inspector, it'll just draw like a default inspector. So as long as it's the component is this, it's just gonna create a button I mean, that's like... I mean, that's pretty cool. And then I just hit... So I set the size. I guess that's it. Just generate. Does not look like it added that, but it's okay. The force is 10. Box collider. Ah, I messed up the box collider. That's okay. Does not look like it was recursive. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I gotta update that. So it's gonna be... I just remove all these components. So it's gotta go in the children, right? Just keep going. Oh, so, here. So I think it needs to do this for all. I think all it's got to do, so for each child in transform, right? So there's only one child, but then it needs to check again, right? It needs to be like recursive. And yeah, so get components in children. Just added spacing. Okay, so include and activate. Okay. So this is gonna be 0.2. I'll actually make this 0.8. And so it should... No, still didn't do it. Maybe there's an issue. It says generate components. It's an object. Element. And 45. I don't think it can add a listener. Get component, on trigger, enter, add listener. I think what you have to do is then, let's see, it's what trigger events. Trigger, enter. I mean, I guess it should add a listener, right? That should like be... Trigger event, on trigger, enter, add listener. That could be why it's not working. Maybe... Let's see. Oops. Where am I going? Move, remove. Okay, let's try it one more time. Can't add components. Oh, are you in the root too? Okay. Okay, that's okay. Oh, I forgot to set the joints. So, like editing comes in. Okay, that's fine. So they need to use the limits, and it should be what? Negative 90 to 90? What it should be? I think so. And then I think to the prefab. Oh dang. Okay, so I think those cannot be -1. Oops. Top. These actually should have gravity being 1, I guess. Maybe this is just too much. Rigid body. And I think I had... I didn't even check. I think all the mass was 1. Oh, I don't have the trigger events. Oh, I gotta add all these. Dang. Let me see if see if we can look it up. Unity, add Unity, and then through. And listener. Maybe that is right. Public void update. Update. Trigger event listeners. I think do this. Okay, cool. Let's see. Dude, this co-pilot just like coding alongside me is pretty boss. It's just like saves me a lot of time coding. It interprets what I'm going to write pretty well. and it's able to do stuff for me that I don't even know how to do, like this editor stuff. I just tell him like, hey, can you do this? And it's like, yeah, this is how you do it. And I'm like, and then I just update it and modify it how I need. I don't have to Google anything anymore. Skip it. Yep. I think this one should be also. Clear all the listeners and add it. I think. What do I do? I think it's an issue with like this not being an object. So I think I've got to get this box collider. Child, then get object. Don't care. I just say, you know what, you gotta use this box collider. Later. That's alright. And then so let me update that. Oh, you can jump on my branch. Just don't check anything in. It is July pond updates. I realize it's August. I'm just working on some updates now. So you can check that one out. And let me know what you think. Everything's there. Well, not everything. The moss is fixed on this current update. I haven't checked in yet. And I'm working on the stems, trying to create editor script for that real quick. And that's it. I think we're gonna we need to add fish in here that are swimming, that the player can swim around. The combat, adding combat in here, and then this sludge. Not exactly what we need to do for that. So I think most of it's done. Just got to go over some things. But I've been messing with this editor so that we can quickly update all the other stems, because that is taking a little bit of time to do. It's definitely a lot of work to do by hand, so I'm trying to write some scripts for us. And then I need to create... Yeah, like, I just asked Copilot, I'm like, hey, how do I create a button that generates stuff? And it did it for me. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and like, look, I already knew what I was gonna write. It's like, hey, you updated this class, and which I spelled physics wrong, but this physics generator class with this new update trigger, and like, it did it. I didn't have to type it. I just started typing if, and I already knew. So I hit save, and then it should pop up right here on the root, and now we can kind of try to see if this works. Just hit update trigger and see. Yeah, it's not working. Well, got most of. Did help out. Okay. That stuff. I think that's easy. I don't think we need any more code for that stuff. I think what's left is kind of like just busy work. Gotta update all these lily pads for that stuff, for the physics, and then adding more fish that swim right to left, which we already have. We have that code, and then adding combat in here, like we have that stuff. We just gotta add it in there. But I gotta figure out what's going on with. Just hit update. It doesn't look like there's any errors, but it is not updating. So I think so. Let me just change this to collider. So I don't know if you want me to check everything in that I have now, and then, you know, we can both start working on adding all that stuff in, or it's, I think everything's there. Or we can talk about like what's left over. Update. Okay, so here, let's see. No, I don't see. Maybe I should have like a remove function. That could be cool. That could be cool. So we say public void remove all elements box collider rigid. Like, see, it wrote it all. Like this boilerplate stuff, it just like wrote it all for me. I'm like, okay, cool. So add that there. Go to my editor script and watch. Oops. Okay, did not do that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, if we're just missing art, then I guess we just wait for art. Fine, Copilot. Trying to show you off, and you didn't do what I wanted. Components. I'll remove all components. I didn't know how easy it was. Yeah, tweaking the lights. Okay. So I'm gonna just hit remove all. Okay. We need to remove hinge first. Right. True. Okay. So yeah, perfect. Look at that. Quick and easy way to like do cleanup. So I think so. I hit generate and it fails because object reference not sent to an instance. Line 58. That's not it. So I can hit remove all. And then generate. Generate components on children. Update trigger. Yeah, I think it has an issue. I'm not sure why. Okay. How's the new school? Yeah, are they I know you used to do it, but I'm assuming like maybe they're encouraging like promoting like senior level, like senior games or junior games at level up. I mean, that's cool. Add listener. So let me see. Hold on, let me see. Let me try to maybe enter add listener. I might have to Google this one. Online customers triggered. So the listener I want to add is oh, gotcha. That's true too, right? You don't have to ask for those days off. You can. It's a whole school event. True. And then you can start going every year again. Lambda expression. Lambda expression. I don't know. I mean, I don't know this lambda sheet. So I think yeah, let's keep writing the same thing. I'm not sure. It has to be right, but I think the issue is that it's passing in the function, but it doesn't know what that collider is. But that should be okay. Uh, I mean, we were putting it on hold, so if he wants to help me with my stuff, that's fine. Um, I've got plenty of shit I can do. I mean, he's. I keep moving this desk. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. That's trying to think. I'll have to think on it and see what we can put together. And I mean, problem is just like, if I'm working on the game, like majority of the time, then like hand holding's kind of okay. But if I'm working on my own stuff most of the time, I mean, I didn't really hand hold anyone's hand before, but yeah, I think I can put something together if you wanted to work on this game. We just have to start writing a bunch of requirements. That's why like Jira's good, right? Say, hey, you know what? I want you to start working on all this stuff. Here's all these systems already set up in place. I can make the documentation to talk about those components and whatnot. Um, but is that too advanced? You know? Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there could be a bunch of stuff. Like it goes into, let me see, do I have it open? Yeah, we're already in August. Let's see. Going and writing down like all these things, which I can do. I got the time. Let me see what's here. That's done. Show player movement done. Do that. Trigger systems, that's done. Pull, that's done. Skip back to dialogue, shake event. And a lot of this is just art. I don't know where all these labels came from. Release, that's done. Well, not done, but right. Yeah. Yeah, let me know. My problem is just that um how much hand holding is needed, right? I wasn't really there and available for like Blake and Russell, but I can write up a bunch of stuff and then, kind of like introduce them to everything. The other issue we run into is, of course, seats, right? How many people can work on the game? Um, because I don't want to go through that stuff again of switching orgs. So, yeah. Yeah, it just goes into, like, say, if we jump into the next level, let's take a look at this. I think everything's here. Oops. Um, like getting those spikes and whatnot. Like, I think someone had this code, but like, I'll just like make him do it again because I don't know where all this code's at. I don't think it's in the game. Why can't I zoom in? So yeah, I mean that's pretty simple. And say, hey, like we need a script to do the swoops, the spikes. Just start one at a time. I can start writing this stuff up. I think this is another swoop. So creating a tool that does that, easy enough, right? And then talking about the boss fight. Yeah, he did that, but I don't think we have the code. Let me check. I don't think we have it. I think it's under scenes. There's a bunch of stuff here too that I haven't even looked at. So, and recast and trigger. It's revision. And a lot of this stuff we don't use either. I just haven't been able to go through it to see what needs to go and what's staying. The object pool is what we do use the object pool. Spectre header. Oh, that's duplicated. Checkpoint system we use. Yeah, I don't think it's here. I haven't seen it in a while. And it was just like one of those times that TG showed like a demo of it and then we just didn't get that work. Same thing happened with Blake and Russell. But yeah, I think he used do tween And that made it like I've been just using Copilot and I keep asking Copilot and like do tween this, do tween that. Fucking shit does everything. And I'm just like, that's easy. I can't remember what the heck did I do for do tween. Oh, I did this, right? I've been using Copilot a lot. It's especially to like write stuff that I have no idea about. I had it. Oh, so here, this new path component, Copilot wrote a decent amount of it, and then I just modified it. Where is it? Like this path thing. Wait, is this one? Oh no, this is what Copilot wrote, and then it didn't work. Um, so I rewrote it here to this. I forget why it didn't work. I think it had to do with the sequencing, but whatever. Yeah, like I mean, um, Copilot wrote this. Well, actually, I wrote this, but it wrote. I'll show you what it wrote. Dang it, ads. Missed it. Hold on, I'll be back. Yo, what's up, SOS? Is that welcome in? I'm not sure if you got hit with the ad too. There's an ad playing, so I'm a little quiet. But, welcome in. Appreciate any follows. I'll show my links. Not sure if you're a game developer, but I'm working on Koitsugi right now. Do other software, app development, and games. So currently publishing some stuff, some kid apps to the stores. That's iOS, the App Store, and the Google Play Store. So check out my links. I've got a YouTube channel that I do tutorials on for RPG Maker, Unity stuff, and try to post to TikTok, but I'm on Fiverr and I have my website there for anyone who's looking for mobile app development and game development. But I think the rest of my viewers are back from the ads. So I was just talking about Copilot and how I use it. It kind of finishes a lot of boilerplate code for me. So today I asked it to create like a button generator or a component generator from a button. And so it created this child component generator, so it gets all the children components or children objects and adds components to them. So it created this, which is very generic. And then it created this, which is what, like, the editor stuff I don't really know a lot about. This is the stuff I really wanted from it. And so it creates a button in the editor on the inspector for this component. So here I have this Lily stem physics generator, and it adds all these components with certain settings, and it stems from this editor button. So pretty cool. And they wrote that for me. Beginner backend developer. Okay, cool. I do mostly front end. I've done some back end, but it's not my expertise. Um, like some database development and whatnot. Um, I haven't really done like API development, but do mostly front end stuff. Um, but if you're looking to get into like game development, jump into Unity, feel free to ask questions. Um, I know a lot about Unity. C Sharp's not my expertise language, but I do know a lot about it. But I do ask like Copilot to help me out with stuff I don't know. Like right now, I'm kind of getting stuck um, with adding listeners. Unity's having trouble trying to create this, as part of those components I developed. Let me jump into this prefab. There's all these components, right? I'm building this physics led tree, this like lily pad. So this is our fish game. And if we want it to be more detailed, right, we got to add more bones to the skeleton and paint those waves. But then adding all those components is definitely not easy. And so I just created that generator. But it's having trouble adding listeners. And I'm not sure if it's just because it doesn't want to add a listener or what. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. What kind of front end um, are you talking about? Like mobile, web, desktop? I might just update this all freaking manually. I think I can just do this. And then I didn't want to do this, but this is what I'm trying to save time on. Where you can just go here and you say apply force. Right? That's what I want to do. I don't know how to get this code to do it. I mean, if you do front end and back end, maybe some API development, I think you can call yourself a full stack developer. It's okay. I mean, full stack developers were like, everyone wanted full stack developers. Now today it's all, um, you know, everyone wants front end, back end developers individually. I mean, there's all kinds of different companies out there. Everyone's moving around with technology. Like React Native is like real popular right now. It's gained a lot of traction over the years. Um, but those are front end developers. Still, you don't work back end. How do I fix this? Let me see. Let me see. I'll ask Copilot add listener. create a instance object collider. Let me see if it knows what I'm referencing. No, yeah. On trigger is an instance of Unity. It is. It's right there. Right. Sure. Yeah, it's saying, and here it's saying like private. Okay, so like public. Oh, did I? Wait, no, that is public. Yeah, so it's suggesting that like the Unity event is not public, but it is. Um, and you invoke that, and it's like a collider. Yeah, like all that is correct. But it does not work. I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll Google it more later. But yes, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way for now, just to test it. And Blind Cat, are you still here? Um, I know we wanted to add more physics to the top of the branch, but we see it. Let's check it out real quick. Yeah, exit prefab. The physics. Come on. Oh yeah. Dang it. That's what I was worried about. Um, might have to. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I have to. I think I have to go through some of this a little bit more. Why is this? Oh, you know what? This should be -1. That one should be -1. And then that's going to keep it standing up. So I gotta go through all these a little bit more to kind of fine tune it, and then I'll update my script so that we can just like copy and paste it to all the other plants. Still doing it. I think so. I did. So if I put -1 on all of these, they float up. And yeah. And obviously if they're all 1, maybe if I reduce the mass a little bit, maybe make that 0.1. Because we want them floating down, and the stem is what's like being pulled up, right? I might turn off this dialogue too. Dang, it's still... Everything else should be... So everything else has -1. But somehow these items here have... Oh wait, it should be -1. Why didn't that stick? Oh no, it should be... Let me see, I'm gonna put like 0. Yeah, 3. Let's see. Yeah, but I wouldn't think so. The mass is only 0.1. Dang dialogue. Okay, hold on. Something's not right. So, -1. Oh, it's not getting the... Dang it. And this is like what I'm going to try to update the editor script to do. All these are still... I think, maybe maybe I have to open them all. Okay, so here, so all these should have so let's just say like 0.1 gravity. The mass should be 0.1. Oh, really? Oh, dang. Okay. So kinda... I'm not really liking the effects because I added all those bones, right? Before we didn't have any bones. And they're kind of just like folding in on each other now. So I think... Let's see. So you say -0.1. Yeah, maybe it's just too many bones there. I can update that. Let's see. So let's go into this. I'm gonna just remove all the child components. And go to this one. Yeah, it might just be too much. Let me see. Edit bones. How do I delete? Yeah, let's say... I'll just redraw it. Generate. Okay. Yeah, I think... So then I get this one. Let's paint some weights here. Am I actually painting weights here? And subtract bone 22. Yep. Doesn't look like I'm painting. Oh, there you go. Okay, I see. Hardness, I think, needs to be 100. Oh, okay. There we go. And so I'll say, like, all this is just going to be that one. Too much. But yeah, I think that's okay. Like this green one probably should be more here, maybe there. Oops. I think I actually, you know what? I think the hinge joints. It's the hinge joints that should change too on those. So we're gonna just pop these in here. Let's see. Oh, I forgot that. Let me update this script real quick. So here, not that one, this one. So those hinge joints, I've got to say hinge nuts. What's it called? Use limits -90, 90. Okay. Say is true, and then lower limit. See, it's already putting everything up there for me. So I'll say hinge dots use limits. Limit. I don't know. Oh, limits. There we go. See, like all this boilerplate code is just writing for me joint angle limits, which maybe that's what it is. Yeah. And then generate. Okay. And you know what? It might be that too. When you get up to these, I don't know. Move all those components. Let's go ahead and generate them. Platform effector. What do you mean? I'm not sure what that is. Okay, so now. Oh wait, hold on. That's weird. Like nothing's moving now. Hold on. Actually, all the lower limits of that get Should be negative 33. Be a platform. Oh, okay. Let me see. Is that on the hinge? Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Like there's something called platform. I have not seen this, so I'm not sure. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I see, like, yeah, okay, yeah, I gotcha. So, like, jumping on platforms, you're able to, like, jump through them and then land on top of them, right? I mean, that's cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Um, okay, so this broke. Not sure what happened there. Is it still this? Yeah, it's having trouble, like, adding listeners. And so it's not working at all. Okay, I'll just comment this out. I'll have to look that up. Because that's definitely going to help us create all these joints. So we can just like create the weights or create the skeleton, paint the weights, and then we just use this script and it'll populate all the components for us. Oops. And generate. Then let's go see. Oh, you know what's wrong? This is, hold on. It's, I don't have the updated. Dang it. How do I do this? So, okay, let me go delete this. Remove component. Skin. Create bones. And so there's like these imaginary ones, right? That's the problem. So I remove all those components and then I gotta try to find. Then I go here. Oh, here they are. So all these, so root. I gotta delete these. And that's my new skeleton. Oh, shoot. Okay, I see. Hold on. Thought I lost some. They're right here. So that's okay. I can delete that. Okay. All okay now. So this one is the Lily. generate. That's why it wasn't working. Okay. It should be moving. Why are you not moving? Well, there's also like children here. Dang. Alright. So that should be working. Not sure. Oh, why don't you have... What? Generate components. And then we're going to say should be like 0.8, 0.2, generate. Why are you not updating here? Updating your prefab. Isn't this supposed to save? Alright, fine. Alright. I'll probably be on for 30 more minutes, mean. Let me see. Maybe the top. So that's -1. You all will need 1. But then also like buoyancy, buoyancy. Let's see. What the? Oh, so what? Used by effector. Let's see here. density, damping, flow. I think then, let's see if we can make this like realistic. Density is 1, 1. Does that mean it floats more? I want it to float, right? Like there's gravity to it. The mass is 1. Maybe just make all the mass 1. It's 1. And gravity is 1. And then the density. I don't know what the surface of the liquid. I don't know what that means. So does the water have a buoyancy? It does. So it has a density of 2, surface levels 5. I don't know where these numbers came from. That's okay. So we want it to float, right? So we're saying like the water. So density of this one should be 1. These ones should be like 0.2. Just make them like low 0.2. Ads coming up. Just let it play. See, but it doesn't float. Does it need to be need to have a higher density? That doesn't make sense. Maybe that needs to be up. So that's definitely like sinking. Say -10, right? Getting the same thing. Well, this one says surface level's 0. I don't think that does anything. Maybe that's just gravity. It's just the rigid bodies. Yeah, I don't think these buoyancy effectors are doing anything. It's because of the rigid bodies. Do I need a rigid body? I think so. I think I do need a connected rigid body for the joints. So let's update that. Let's see. So we want these. Let's remove the buoyancy. We want them all to be 0.1, 1. It says like the edges have like higher mass. And I'll pull down the other ones. maybe I just changed the lower angles, lower angle, upper. Let's turn off the dialogue too. It's kind of getting annoying. Dialogues. Just make this like 10. 10. Like that one's warping pretty bad. Maybe that's just the paints though. That's got to be the painted weights. But this one shouldn't be curving so much either. So these ones probably need to be 10 too. 10. Maybe even less. Maybe like 2. Maybe that's how I fake it, I guess. I don't know. I wonder if they're breaking. Should be 30. Like leaning to the right a lot. So let's all that. Let's go with. We only got like 10 more minutes. I'll jump off. So it adds the listener. The listener that I want to add though is the apply force. I think that's the issue here. Because I'm going to say. That's why it's a lambda function. Right. I need to. The function I want to return is apply force with that collider. So let's say pivot void. Component. Force. And we're gonna get the collider. So I think the listener we want to add is this, right? So we can get this. Let's copy that. Collider 2D. Collider. And then lambda function should be apply force. Maybe that should be the same thing, right? Yeah, I'll be able to meet on Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. This is just something we have to do by hand. Still sucks. All right, me and yeah, I'm gonna jump off right now too. It's getting late, and I'll just end. I'll check all my stuff in, and then I'll wrap this up tomorrow. I was hoping to do all this through code, but I'll have to research and see how can I add this listener correctly because it's failing. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow, so if you're free tomorrow, jump in. Otherwise, I'll catch you later. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you. You know what? Maybe I need to do. I don't update. You know what's going on? I'm not adding this component anymore. I need to add all the components. I don't know where that went. Um, so it'd be game add component trigger events. Oh no, I do add in trigger events. Apply force interaction trigger events. I do update. Dang, I don't know. Okay, so do this. So I'm going to. Shoot, that's not what I want. Here. And then go to root and say update event listeners. Clear. Update. So it's failing for some reason. I don't know why. Let me just save this. It is what it is. I think it's looking okay. I'm gonna check all this in and merge it. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I'll be back again tomorrow. Probably gonna research some of this and then probably work on my app some more. See if I can get the Android submitted for review. And then yeah. So thanks for hanging out. I'll catch y'all later.